Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Magic You. My name is Yulisa, and I am your host for this podcast. Thank you so much for being here if you are new, and if you're not new, thanks for coming back. Happy March! We have made it to almost spring. Spring starts on the 20th this month, which means winter is coming to an end, of course. And I know I am not the only one that is super excited. I am so excited. But at the same time, I will say, I have been enjoying this winter very intentionally. Along with resting and watching more TV than I do most of the year, winter is definitely my TV season. And I get excited about it. I call it anime season, and Ty and I get to watch more TV since it's too cold or if it snowed and the sidewalks aren't cleared off. Delaware got hit pretty hard this winter, more than typical, and I've lived here for 8 years, and this was the gnarliest winter I've seen. The ice storm that hit us in January, I have never seen anything like it, and that's coming from someone that grew up in the Midwest, or just something I don't ever recall. So we did get a few snow days, which is great, and I definitely took advantage of trying to just relax as much as possible on those days because everything was shut down. But as a small business owner, Ty and I had to close down the businesses. I shut down a couple more days because I don't want anyone to risk driving when there was so much ice on the ground for a wax. But Ty has more of like cigarettes and laundry and lottery and things like that. They see over 100 people a day, and that's just with the store. So we were able to get there, and if people weren't able to make it, it was okay because it's not like it's appointment based. So if you can make it, you can make it, and if you can't, there's always the next day. So although this winter has been busy, the downtime, like the snow days, we enjoyed watching a little bit more TV since we weren't able to be outside as much. And 100% the crock pot meals, because thank goodness for my crock pot. I can't believe that with everything, I'm still like cooking dinner. And thank goodness for clean eats, because those are just like ready to go food. But sometimes when I get stuff in the crock pot, guys, I'm just so proud of myself. But with that and everything I just said, winter is coming to an end. The time that we spend indoors is going to get less and less as it gets nicer and nicer out. Now is the time to paint that room on a rainy or snowy day before the sun comes out. Now is the time to go through that closet that you have been saying you need to go through. Now is the time to get the task that is indoors that you've been avoiding. It's time to get it done, because in a couple weeks, you're going to be wanting to do all the outside chores. I feel like I may be getting some eye rolls for saying that because of how I just mentioned how cozy winter has been. But hear me out, guys. I'm not saying to totally give up all of winter. No. Enjoy these last few days in winter. Soak up the TV, because you're not going to want to be inside as much, which is so exciting. And I'm sure you can hear Luna, but she agrees with me. She can't wait for it to be warm out. What I mean by that is nothing changes if nothing changes. That's where I've been trying to go with this episode. It's okay to enjoy the slow seasons, the slow periods. Definitely listen to your body if you need to slow down. But as winter is coming to an end, it's time to start stretching, start getting ready for spring and more movement. And you don't want your house or your space to feel muggy or dusty before you're inside. And of course, like opening the windows when the time comes is going to help that. But you're not going to want to come into your home or your space when it gets nicer out and you haven't been in there as much because you're busy outside and you just see that thing that just makes you so mad. And I'm talking about my cabinets, because I hated coming in. I hated the yellow after so long. And my basement steps I just worked on. I've done a project a month and like it's just been crazy. But I've still been enjoying the downtime, and I just want I want this for everyone. Like, I want to motivate you. But by starting the movement and starting to take advantage of my indoor time on projects that could be done in a weekend, you don't want to start a whole demo. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But by doing the painting projects or the cleaning up, the tidying, the fixing, just the things that have been bothering me, honestly, for so long, because for the longest time, I have not prioritized doing really anything to my house as far as like cosmetic changes. I don't know, I've just been so distant from it and using my time to go travel or just not really be here as much. But being here and having to kind of be local with all the new things that we have going on and just seeing how instead of putting in the time or effort I could have been doing over the past few years, anything like painting just sounded so much because we were already doing so much to the studio. But I know I needed a break from stuff at the studio, so it was time to focus on stuff here. And yeah, I've been so much happier. But anyway, I blab and blab about that because nothing changes if nothing changes. Like, truly, if you don't put in the work, nothing changes, whether that be big things, small things. I mean, everyone's scale of whatever it is so different to what is big to them versus what's big to another person. As spring is arriving and the new year is going to start getting further and further away, we have to remember the changes that we wanted to see within ourselves, within our spaces, our community, our mentality, like all the changes that we wanted. And remember, I didn't call them resolutions. Nope. Just thinking of all the things that we want to change within our life. Like, how much of that has been accomplished? I swear the vision board has kicked my ass into gear. And having the help from Pam to paint my cabinets and just getting started on one project, you could see the difference, and you know it's not impossible. It's just the work that has to go into it. And I've known this from things at work, from starting a business. Like, I know you have to put the work in to see the difference, but for some reason, I just couldn't do that at home when it came to, like, fixing it up. I'm freaking tired, guys. But this year, things are different. And now that it is March, and I've already got 2 home projects done, I no longer hate my steps. I no longer hate my kitchen, and every time I walk in there, that's like for real what I think. And I'm just thinking to myself that it took one weekend for each thing to completely change my every single day. Do you see what I'm saying? If you put in the work for the little period of time, it's going to pay off in the long run for longer. So that closet that has been eyeing you down, that you are just not wanting to go through, take a deep breath, go get yourself a good beverage, iced coffee, a good snack, some popcorn, and tell yourself that you're going to take it slow, but just start one thing at a time, whether that be taking stuff out, cleaning the inside, and then really feeling what it is you want to keep. Or, like I said, the painting, or maybe it's like crafts. Whatever it is that you have not been able to do in the downtime of winter, that you were like, if you're going to be like, dang it, I should have done it when I was home. Now's your time, because you got like 19 days. And then it's go time. It's spring, and it's going to be time to be outside. But yeah, that is all I have. I really don't know if this went in the direction I was planning when I wrote down the note. Nothing changes if nothing changes, but I did know that all of that needed to be said, even if it was for me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this podcast. I really just felt like I've been rambling on this one, but I hope you got something out of it, if not some entertainment. Luna is sitting on my lap. I'm recording this in the guest bedroom, And this has been my hut for the last couple days because she's had a hurt tail and she's wearing a cone. So I've been having to tend to her, and she's basically in solitary confinement while she heals. But yeah, guys, spring is coming. It's time to keep looking forward at all the fun things that this year is going to have in store for us, and to continue to listen to your body, listen to your intuition, stretch and start shaking it out. It's time to dust the cobwebs. We're going to be opening the windows up soon, and it's time to get going. So enjoy the last little bits of relishing in the moment of TV and your comfy couch, but start stretching your legs out while you're watching TV. And start that home project. Just one small project before spring comes. Let me know what your project was. Send me a message. I want to hear it. I love to hear that you guys are listening. My wonderful, wonderful listeners. And yeah, before I just keep rambling about nothing, I will talk to you in the next one. And thank you guys for being so patient. Please let me know what else you want to listen to. Me yap about. Yeah, I love you guys.